wait, that's right. That's probably fine. Oh my goodness, so many sparkles. Okay. I can't focus like this. Oh, now that's strange. You know what, actually. Hmm.
Kythus, nice to see you on this fine day.
Hello.
Can I get you anything, Kythus?
Yes. What do you sell, actually?
I do deep fried burgers and deep fried fresh fish.
I'll have a fish.
And few in the house today.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
Didn't have time to eat yesterday.
That whole ordeal definitely. I'm surprised I'm dealing with it so all given the news.
There will be discussions about it. And how we're going to involve Talaris, be it with that directly or the Undercity.
Oh, can we trust Talaris? I don't really trust anyone.
Unfortunately, we really can't. But if we don't work with them, they will likely take it.
Thank you, sir. Careful, it's hot.
Thank you.
Am I in any radio? Should I be listening to any radio channel?
Not yet. I unfortunately haven't had a chance to go to the sanctum to pick up the special earpieces. I will do that after I eat.
Okay, no problem. Hope the food makes you feel a little bit better.
It does, and I will need another helping. I'm willing to pay for the second one at the very least. After I grab my data pad.
Don't worry about it. Did you want a drink as well?
That will be useful, yes. Thank you.
Given how much you're doing for the city as a whole, I don't mind. Just for today, not charging you. Don't worry about it.
I don't want you to lose too much money for my sake, so I'll accept the generosity,
Just
but
one person's good enough.
yes.
My operating costs aren't too much considering where I'm sitting up.
This is true. Thank you for that. And another?
You still hungry?
I have to eat enough for 2 days, and I eat twice as much as most people. However, I will be going to the noodle shop. I do have a deal with them as well.
Would you like to be twice as drunk as normal people?
No.
I don't know if those spirits would settle well with Kythus either. They certainly didn't settle
possibly.
amazingly well with me.
Oh, well, I mean, they're good. They wouldn't do anything bad, at least not on purpose.
I just started glowing red when I had your sunburst one. That was a little disconcerting.
Yeah, well, no, they're good. They were just happy, I think. I did write that down in my notes.
I mean, if you get those spirits from down near the incinerator, it's probably the same type of magic that powers me up, so...
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But, I mean, they're kind of similar. I mean, I just basically just ask fire spirits to kind of bind themselves to, like, some matter, and then I chuck it in the drink. They're a little hydrophobic, so, you have to get them to get in there somehow.
With a lot of encouragement?
Yes, and coaxing. And then
I mean, this is why I'm sticking to... This ain't nearly as complicated. I just gotta get the oil to a temperature. I don't have to wrestle with it.
It's totally worth it, though, because now they get to, they get to live a little, as it were.
I guess.
How are you feeling, by the way, after yesterday?
Hello, fellow people.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
My lady, are you hungry at all?
Yes, I am.
Do you have credits?
That's of questionable matter.
I'll pay for her.
Do you have anything... You sure?
Yes.
Do you want a burger or fish? Deep fried.
I like a deep fried fish. That sounds pretty nice.
It's not a whole fish, it's a serve. But, yeah.
I'll take a serve of a fish. Many pogs on Tuesday. I wish for a fish. So how'd the volcano go? Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Is this what we do in the Undercity? Kind of just...
The corporations are playing a game. So you can make the most money off of the wastelands.
You want in?
Thank you so much.
And this includes...
Just 250 on the machine.
Yes. Like I said, I will be back with my data pad.
Oh, okay. No problem.
And the wastelands...
Oh.
It's the purple people eater! He's gonna
Purple
eat me!
people
You
eater.
alright?
He's gonna turn people into snakes
Yeah,
and
no,
eat them!
sorry, continue on. I'm listening here. So what's going on with the corpse?
I can... I can hear Norman.
Norman is here.
Can you see me?
That's
No.
Give me a moment.
weird.
I have no idea what's happening. I'm a refugee from the wasteland because the desync spirits were quite onto me. So
Alright.
I ran away.
Oh, okay.
Hello, friend.
Can you not? Can you
Try
still
pointing.
not see me?
No, give.
Remember you.
I can see you.
Oh yes, I saw
How
you
you
up in the.
doing?
I'm doing great.
How's it going?
I saw you for a brief second.
Thank you.
I'm good. I'm here
I think
because
it's
the
only
wasteland's
you.
spirits of desync seem to have
Hmm.
hit me quite hard, so I ran away from home.
I see.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope you're enjoying your stay down here.
It's very warm in the fire district, and as someone that requires heat, at least, I do find it quite enjoyable. Although the lack of sand is quite bland.
Thank you. I'm.
I
Yes.
have a question.
Yes.
That guy from the shop who sells burgers said that you guys had returned from your volcano thingy. Do we have to worry about that recording and killing us? Or is that handled?
I must be off.
Oh.
It will be handled. Thank you, Pebbles.
Anytime, Kythus.
Is that rat again?
I have to.
Where's the rat?
I have to make a call. Give me just a minute.
Sure, I'd like to meet with you again regarding what we talked about the other day.
Yes,
When you have a chance.
I might have a chance later today.
Great.
I think I'm just gonna check on the itinerary and see what those two in that case.
Hi there, darling.
Yes.
Oh! Did Fred ask you already?
I already asked you if those things handled.
Perfect, but handled how? Are we going to dance? What I'm asking.
That's what I was trying to ask, but he wouldn't answer.
You know what? Talk to you later.
Norman is somewhere in the area. Give me a minute. Oh boy, gotta love Scuff. Here, let's see how that goes. So, I forgot about that one last time, and I'm gonna give it a moment for all of the avatars to load. God love Scuff. You know, hold up. I like the world audio, so yeah. Okay, I think we're good.
Way of moving your finger.
I could be aboard?
Oh, absolutely. I think anyone can be. Okay, correct. I think most people can.
Is Norman still here?
I am.
He's right behind you, Kythus.
You might want to blink really hard.
I tried that.
Damn. Maybe just blink really hard.
I definitely tried.
I
He's right here.
Right.
the I know I just had to take a call. Maybe he might be having one as well.
I think one of you might need to go to the toilet and come back.
I did just take a call.
Oh.
Like the whole call or just
Well,
like
it
a
looks
text
like
message kind of call?
I went into the VR booth.
Crazy question. Am I projectile vomiting to anyone else?
My favorite night.
No.
No.
Okay, thank you so much.
But he's my favorite.
The smog's really messing with everyone today, isn't it?
I
The spirits of desync had
Let me go
gotten
try
hot,
some.
so I ran away to somewhere less intensive.
I don't know, but you want the rest of my burger?
By the way.
Dirty corn.
A dirty fish. Oh,
Thank you.
Love the outfit.
I take it that didn't fix
don't fuck
anything.
with me.
no.
Oh, thank you. I have a nice tail too. Anyway, I must be a shoot my loose.
I literally reloaded the world.
She ran away. Why'd you
Hello?
throw it out? I was gonna give it to the rat if I saw him.
How are you doing?
I was scared to
Oh.
eat more. That girl
And I was
didn't
more
say it.
inadequate in my life. Holy shit.
Hmm.
By night brings
Yeah, but
to
she
your
was like
heart.
projectile vomiting.
Surprising.
That was
Because she's a lizard person.
Queen.
She said she was sick over there.
Yes, the Queen. She's in your presence, thou shalt bow. Queen Dracula.
Oh.
I just
Yay.
saw her
Queen who?
ago, now there's a
I'm the queen.
I have things I must tend to.
Oh. It is an
Did you have a question?
I don't
Hmm?
think he has a mouth though.
Nope.
Exactly.
He has there's something, he has like a string.
Okay.
I don't understand how he would do that. It's a string of something.
Speaking of
Hey, can someone go to Norman's chat? Bring us on Twitch. Suggest he, if he sees the chat, suggest he reload the world. Because I tried that and it didn't work. Thank you.
That's a long walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Looking for you, Kythus, Leilani, and big Oni fellow.
Hmm.
Name's escaping me right now.
Tenon, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay then.
How'd the wastelands go?
They are... That is one of the things we'll be talking about. In short, the corporations are playing a game.
Is it Talaris?
All of them.
Okay, so...
When are they not? Well, have fun with that. I'll get you around.
Yeah, I'll see ya.
They're seeing who can make the most money off of the wastelands.
Of course, the new face grabs everyone's attention and they all wanna see what they
It's not even new.
It's new in the sense it's now being talked about more than ever. People, with people living here now, it's a bit easier to get to the wasteland. More people are knowledgeable about it.
Maybe. That might be it.
People are living outside of the walls.
Ooh, carpets! Do you have anything else for me?
Something interesting about our friend Kane.
What?
Gardener. Yesterday I was in the hotel, like you had asked, to talk to Coach Mock, and we'll get to that in a moment. But before I got there, he was in medical bay. The spider doctor pulled me up there, said you needed someone who knew magic runes. I knew them fairly well enough, and they needed me to identify it. I'm gonna preface this with, when I got there, his spine was moving.
How?
They lifted up his shirt, and on the back of his lower neck, I saw the soul and body runes combined as one symbol. So it looked like that, but with the arrow connected underneath. That's not a... Obviously, that's not a normal thing to have.
No, it is not.
I don't even know how that would work exactly, but...
I'm going to guess that it's not unlike my arm. I have the...
Either way, that's something to be concerned about. I don't know if it's something we need to talk to him about, or if it's just something we need to keep quiet about for now, but...
I'll see if I can find some time to talk to him.
How odd considering how odd he's acted, it's at least a clue as to why he might be acting the way he does sometimes, or... the scoliosis or whatever he calls it. As for Locke and Coach, I met with them. I gave Coach the warning about Norman. Obviously, he said he can't outright be hostile or anything. Nothing negative.
That is unsurprising.
Corpse, considering he's...
Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. I don't know.
Hello?
Must...
Well, I'm on here. Leilani, can you hear me?
Hello?
Did anyone else hear sounded like Dr. Universe to me.
Who knows? I don't know.
Huh.
I didn't hear her, but it's working. I could hear you, Kythus.
Well, thank you for that.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm going to listen mode.
Leilani?
Hello?
I heard you were looking for me?
The suit of armor wants to know if we're having magic class today.
Not today.
Okay. I'm right outside, by the way.
Oh.
I can hear you.
Which might be tomorrow, the next day.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I'll try to.
Oh.
Oh, we'll see if I can. Did you have more?
Brief as possible. Yes, Locke was also informed. He showed up right as I was talking to Coach. He told me to talk to Miss Kiara, so that they can have their discussion together. I didn't see her around today, so maybe she's already gone to meet with him. But I'll make sure. And Coach, I had to rush out with the meeting because Norman unfortunately showed up there to talk to him. He informed me that he'd also been having constant meetings with him prior to the meeting with you. Seems he's working his angles up there as well.
Norman is?
Yes. So.
Did you gather anything about what they were talking about?
Just
1 minute.
Just more of Talaris, involvement in things. Specifically, the Undercity, which already has much involvement.
I plan on going to the row. I'll see if I can get a meeting with Coach.
Yes.
Before hours.
Yes, and unfortunately I did not see Rook. His bot at the bar said he wasn't in, so maybe you can see him today as well. Other than that, don't believe I've got anything else for you.
Thank you.
I think comms may be having a little bit of a glitch.
Give me 1 moment. Darius?
Yes?
Does it look like I'm putting my datapad on my hip? Or am I just holding it in my hand? Seems to be stuck to me.
I do not see anything in your hand.
So, do you know that man suit of armor? A little crazy armored man thing?
Well, I guess the other thing
Strange.
is, Poca went up to Alex the Knife today, so don't know what that's about. I'm sure he's here to tell you about that.
He's already
That seems strange.
and cut my head off and other things steal from me. Just, we're curious.
Hi.
Hello?
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Never seen him be violent. Hello.
Yeah, he put a knife to my neck today. That was wonderful. Kythus, I was wondering, are we having issues with comms today?
Well, to use the comms, you do need a special earpiece, which I have in my right here. Yes.
Is it all?
Yes. However,
Because I was told that people who try to do some comms today are having issues finding a channel.
You can still find the channel, it's just...
I would think it is more or less the same placement as it was.
Yes, you just gotta hold it directly down to get to, the 25th channel. You just can't see the number, but the rotation's still there.
Okay. Thank you so much. I guess that's all I had. That's all I was really curious about. Also, yeah, there's that armor guy that's been running around the city for the past few days. Is there anything we can do about him? He's already threatened my life a few times, and that is still from me.
I'm not certain.
Seems a little bit of
he
dangerous.
Fell from the row to the wastelands yesterday.
Huh. And he's perfectly fine, and so I guess
I don't.
He's a little bit insane.
I don't know what is up with him exactly, but I'm not sure there is much we can do about him, aside from maybe me being able to find out more about him. Unfortunately, I have so many things to do.
Well, what do I do if he threatens my life again? The only reason he stopped this time is because he was here. He was there to stop them, but what happens next time if I'm alone? I kill him?
I'm saying it will be difficult at best to kill him. Say, Kythus will not teach him about magic.
Uh-huh. I mean, if not kill him, just stop him, imprison him, whatever we
No,
can do, just to
tell
help
him,
not try, you know.
tell him that if he kills you, Kythus will not tell him, will not teach him more about magic.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you think will get him to get him off my back, sure, I guess you can give that a shot. Okay.
As far as I know, it should work. It's worked, to my understanding, twice before.
Well, here's hoping. I mean, otherwise, that's all I really needed. Did you need anything else from me today at all? Did you, need me at all today? 'Cause I'm going up to the row later.
Not at the moment.
Okay, well,
well, while I'm thinking about it, did I actually message you about the coven meeting today?
No, I don't believe so.
I'm sorry, I must have. Yes, it must have skipped my mind. About. Ah! Yeah, just a moment, chat. God damn it. Yay! You know what, hold up. Thinks I fucking hate it. Got it to work though. I almost forgot to switch back while I'm thinking about it. I think I'm floating a little. Here, hold up. Are you fucking serious? Okay, power seems to work. Power's... Hold up, give me a sec. And strange. Darius, Alex, I don't know what happened, but I'm back.
Have you seen Bo or Kong?
Not today. At least not yet.
Kythus, I already informed Alex of the time of the meeting. He's already aware.
Thank you. Nice, we got chairs. Ha 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 ha. Sort of hoping around the round table, but okay. It's still better than nothing. Vento, right? Vanto, yes. Since you are a resident of the Undercity and the Undercity has a tendency of having magical things happen, in case there is an emergency, you can use this earpiece to connect to channel number 25, and if I'm in the Undercity, you should be able to reach me.
I don't deal much in magic.
That doesn't mean it won't happen to you.
Oh, well enough.
Just in case.
If you see some pipes bursting down there, let me know.
Thank you.
Truly. Is that all you need, friend?
Yes.
Like, it just exploded, all of them, all three of the pillars exploded at the same time.
What happened?
Something blew up, I think. Listen, just stand back. We don't know if it's like... I can't. Can you wait? Can you bring it up?
Kythus?
It's Kythus.
One of the air crystals exploded right in my face.
Were you being careful?
Yes, I was being careful.
Oh, okay, the doctor's still here helping you. I'm just gonna apply pressure. I'm not gonna look directly at your wound, so you'll just have to be careful here. I'm not equipped to...
Damn it.
I'm just gonna push... Something wrong? I'm not gonna look at it.
What did I do wrong?
No, I'm just, it's me. Listen, it's my problem that I have to deal with.
Listen. It's fine. I'm just. You're can you not control your own fire? I thought I don't either. And yet he's threatening.
You had me convinced. Sure. I thought you just went by, you know?
What was he doing? I would have thought he would have known how to harvest it. It should have been fine. Hey, can someone please do exclamation mark maps in the chat, please? Is everything okay?
No, not exactly. I know something's happened to Rayleigh, and I was looking for the doctor, for Dr. Rowan to, maybe get a crutch for her or something.
Where is she?
Well, they were in the row, coming to the Undercity, so I'm kind of concerned that they're not here yet. But I ran ahead to see if I could find Dr. Rowan.
Let me see if I can contact them.
What's wrong with her? Okay.
I just need to find the right. Hello? Shaska? If you can hear me, or if Dr. Owen can hear me, apparently Rayleigh has been injured and she's coming down to the Undercity. A crutch is being requested. If you have any. And you can either send someone with one or...
I could go and pick it up.
I will stay here. Go to the medic tent.
Oh, okay.
I believe there should be someone there.
Thank you.
Yes. Almost forgot. I did forget to change. Whoops. Hey, thank you, by the way, Alistair. Could you check Neither's stream? I think he should be streaming right now. To see if they're what's going on. See if they're coming on the way, loading. Something's wrong. That kind of stuff. Thank you. Worst case scenario, just search Neither in Twitch. They're probably either going to be heading the way out on the row or making their way into the Undercity, if that is accurate. Did you bring a crutch?
I can carry
Hmm.
them. It'd be faster.
Understandable.
Are they? Is there? What's the? What's going on?
I only heard Rayleigh was injured. Is
she bleeding?
I don't think that they would be moving her if she was bleeding.
Okay, good. Okay, as long as she's not bleeding,
I
can handle this.
I do at least believe that the medics in the row are competent.
Okay. All right. We have a current. Yeah, I think you saw.
Yes.
Right.
I would have thought he would have been able to harvest from the crystals without trouble. I might need to talk to him about that at some point.
Do you have a way of doing it without? Because listen, if this is gonna be a thing that's happening, we're gonna have to prevent this from happening again.
Magic is unstable. Harvesting the crystals without tact, without skill, can be disastrous, as I'm guessing you've seen. Those that shouldn't be touching them, it shouldn't matter as long as they should be touching them. If someone tries that can't do it, honestly, I think they deserve it.
I mean, you think people deserve harvesting resources? They deserve injury for harvesting resources?
Specifically, tampering with magic that they shouldn't, or tampering with things that they shouldn't be.
I mean, I guess.
If they're just trying to take a crystal without.
Maybe we need to educate people in the city here about the dangers of apparently harvesting mana crystals, because apparently they'll explode in your face like fucking little gift of shrapnel in your face. So I think
Educating them is fine.
I know.
If they.
I know you guys have that. The coven has those magic classes going on. Maybe we need to do a little PSA warning label.
Maybe.
Next lesson.
We are not going to warn any corporation members, though.
That's, you know what? I'm not gonna argue that. I will argue that. But if they're down here and somebody gets injured, I can't just turn somebody away.
I'm not going to say you have to turn them away. However, I'm going to say that I feel like they deserve it at the very least.
Oh, well, I guess corpse. But
Again, tampering with things that they shouldn't.
yeah. Well, I mean, this was somebody who.
I haven't seen her.
I think they're on another boat.
Basically, are they on their way? Are they like loading stuff? Are they Oh, they're in the Undercity. Oh,
at the row, but she came back.
that changes things.
Diamond from there, and she was passing out and stumbling, and she couldn't even walk on her own. I don't know what's wrong, and she was in pain, and I ran ahead. I hope they're gonna make it here okay. She said she had to get back to the sanctum, and I don't know what happened to her.
I will go to the row, see if I can find her. I have a little bit of business I need to do there anyway. I should be back.
Listen. Do they need a medical professional there? You said they already dealt with her up there? They don't know what it is?
Well, supposedly, I don't know. She didn't give me a lot of information.
Hmm.
She wasn't really able to talk too well, but I was actually just hoping for at least a crutch for her to help her walk.
Well, I don't know if we have a... I mean, there was Crutula. But that's only a legend. It's missing.
Oh.
Well.
I guess if she
Ryder.
needs more help.
I mean, I can...
Did you see Rayleigh on your way here?
If she's coming down here for...
No.
A checkup, but...
Thank you.
If I was to know her, maybe she stole the dirty diamond.
No, she was way over from there.
Searching for her down here might not be a bad idea. I will go to the...
Here in case the boat comes ahead of you.
Yes?
Past you.
We need to have a word urgently.
I still can't see you, Norman.
Well, you don't need to see me for this.
What?
Just know that your friend, Kira, has decided to send a message on behalf of everyone down here. And I'm going to have to deliver it.
Thank you, Norman. I appreciate it. Send Talaris my regards.
You can take it up with her further. Remember what we talked about? People that would seek to...
I will talk to a number of people.
Goodbye, Norman. Be well.
Is he okay?
It doesn't sound like it. What the hell did you do?
Made sure he has a message
was he injured?
Talaris would be interested.
Was he injured?
No, he's not injured.
No? Okay. Seemed a little stumbly over.
Hurting. But not injured.
I mean, what wouldn't
People
they?
have been playing with crystals, it seems.
Yes.
A couple of them have exploded.
I would have thought that at least Alex would have known how to harvest it himself.
Alex?
Yes.
Are you talking about the one that you wanted me to find with the runes?
Yes, the runesmith.
Oh, they were in the infirmary. Apparently one
Yes, I know. I know one exploded on him. I saw it.
Of course.
We will talk about this later. In the meantime...
Shop. If you need any help with spirits, let me know.
You are very popular.
Shaska?
I have a question for you, my dear.
Yeah.
One
Those
moment.
who wish to join the coven, do they just need to talk to you?
More or less. I would rather have that conversation not now. If you do need to contact me, you can use this earpiece to connect to channel 25.
Okay.
Give one to Rowan as well,
Actually,
in case it is needed.
I'll give him that. Of course. This might be easier to get a contact with you.
I know she volunteers.
I'll wait here for a little bit, and I'll be on the comm. Message me if anything changes.
I'm not sure I'll be able to reach you with that one at the very least.
Okay, well then I'll just wait here for a little bit.
Maybe wait 5 or so minutes if...
If she doesn't arrive in like 10 minutes, I'll come up, I guess.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Who are you looking for?
Really?
We're looking for somebody by the name
Rayleigh's
of
at the sanctum.
Sanct-
She's in trouble. I came down here.
Damn it. You should be able to contact me, for one.
She's at the sanctum.
Tenon? Did you hear what I told Chaska?
Kind of. I was more intrigued with the Rayleigh thing. So I actually come to
If you-
friends with. So can you please keep me updated on them?
Yes, if you need to contact me down here, at the very least, that can connect you to channel 25. Also, if you see Conquer Boat, could you ask if they would bring down 2 orders of the meat noodles?
I was waiting for her here.
Keep me updated on Rayleigh, please.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm Vessa Chernow. I work as a bartender at the Dirty Diamond, so I work with Rayleigh and Kira and...
Man, I was so close. I was so close.
Sorry, Kythus. Sometimes I forget about the earpiece. Been wearing it for so long, I don't even feel it anymore.
That's good, I think.
Rayleigh seems to be okay. She could walk with help.
Hmm.
I don't know about her status now.
Oh, I'm going to the sanctum now.
I will accompany you.
Give boxes away to those who do not own them.
Hiccup.
That's what was
I realize that now.
Oh.
They also know where it came from.
Yes, I'm certain they will come down here soon.
How do you know Rayleigh?
Leilani! Do you know where Kythus is?
What is wrong?
Okay, she's in the... Layla's almost passed out in the sanctum.
Come on, you.
Yeah.
I can only move so fast.
It would help. He's gonna hurt himself.
I don't know if I can really carry him and run any faster if he goes.
Okay, I will run ahead.
It can help, that's about as much as I can do. If you're having an error, that's your own problem. Give me a moment. You can go down this way. No. Sure, run and ask.
Follow me to the sanctum.
Right in front of me. Follow us if you want to talk. About this tall? There's only 2 people I know with horns. One's right here and the other one I haven't seen. Sorry. Doctor, please move. Doctor, please move. Move to the side.
There he is.
Come on, cripple. You can do it. I believe in you.
That's rude.
Yeah, well. Hi, I'm Eric. Nice to meet you. Library, I think?
Oh. We have the plans.
Oh,
It's like a passageway straight to the grove.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
What happened?
It's the only thing we had available to us. I hoped to get down here as best I could. I don't exactly have the full background other than
I'm not
watching
doing
them
so good. It's
collapse.
a talking private situation. I know you get a lot of that.
Is it involving the thing we've been talking about before?
Really bad now.
Alright, well, if it's a private matter, I've got 2 people with guns walking around. I'm gonna go keep an eye out. Good luck.
Stay safe, Eros.
Want me to stop? Really?
I don't even know anymore. It's like,
If it's a private matter, I don't want to impose on you, but I don't
I don't know
know.
how much
Kinda
longer I
worried.
can actually keep it private. I mean, look at me, I'm glowing.
I mean, that's true, but I suppose I don't exactly know how to help you if I don't even know what's going on, but I don't want to force myself into the situation more than I already have. It's your decision in the end.
You can head out for now. Thank you for all the help.
I'll be in the other room and tell you. I'll be in the other room.
Should I go too? I could try to look for Kira.
I think she's busy today. She got caught up with something this morning.
Yeah.
Hey, can you help me up?
I don't remember which gesture was concerned face. Let's pretend I have a concerned face on right now.
I like the new interior.
Yes. How far is it?
Well, I was able to feel my toes earlier, but those are gone now too. It's all I got left of my fingertips and my head. I can't make my glow go away either.
For whatever reason, I haven't been able to see things properly. Norman was invisible.
Sounds fun. I haven't told anyone else about... Told anyone else. A lot of people are worried.
I have an idea, at least, on what to look up. But unfortunately, we don't have much time until the meeting. Do you think it can wait half an hour? Maybe an hour?
Yeah, it's fine. You glow down here, so I can glow down here. It's not awkward. No one will think it's weird.
Here.
Do we have time for you to do a scan with your tablet?
I would think so. For whatever reason, Darius couldn't see it, so... But I do have it. That is a lot. Damn.
Also, in regards to, I collapsed yesterday. I don't quite remember everything, but I know there was a corporate lady going around, and I don't know if how many people saw me. I woke up in the med bay and thought I might, be on records and stuff. I had fun.
Here. Let's sit you down.
I don't think I have much longer.
Here. Let's... Give me a moment. I'm going to move a chair so we can have our meeting in a little bit of a less cramped space.
So sorry.
This isn't your fault.
Kind of.
There's no way we would have been able to know that this would have happened. Here. Let's get you over there.
Feels like I'm walking on just toes. It's very, very strange.
A little bit to the right. Right here.
What was the meeting about again? Was it the covens?
It was a coven meeting, yes. We need to talk about the volcano, Talaris, at the very least. I'll be back.
I mean, some people are confused about it, but after the session's done, they're usually thanking me hand over fist, you know? So,
Imagine how much they thank you if maybe they're maybe they're well, if you ended their bad life.
oh,
Maybe you want to get a drink or something?
Yes?
I don't know. He's the kind of guy to do something around it.
Do you need me?
I don't think you can help.
Okay.
I told him I would.
Great.
You busy?
Glad someone
Yes.
He's my knight.
You were calling for me, Wisp? Earlier?
What? Oh, I was, but it was just to take care of Miss Rayleigh, so I was making sure everything
Yes.
was fine.
As fine as it can be at the very least.
There you are. How is she after yesterday?
Well enough. At the very least.
I will talk to her. I attended to her at the very end.
Oh yeah, Kythus, there was some guy from the wasteland who said he'd been banished for trying to deal with some corp by the mayor. He looks like one of the workshop people. Like he has the leather apron and stuff. So I don't know if you wanted to do anything about that. If anyone could mediate, I thought you could, but otherwise he's just running around.
As long as it doesn't do anything, he's fine for the time being. I will see if I can talk to him later.
Sounded like they weren't gonna let him back into the wasteland, otherwise they'd kill him or something like that.
What corp was it?
He didn't mention.
Oh, interesting. They always seem to forget to mention which corp it was
Hmm.
they're dealing with.
Like I said, I will talk to him later.
Into the details.
In the meantime, if either of you need to contact me, these earpieces should allow you to connect to channel 25.
Thank you.
I'll let you speak to other magic users.
And
All but me, I would take one if it would work, but they all break for me. They all seem destined to seek me for something.
I would have thought that it was magic enough at the least, but anyway. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my datapad is invisible for some reason, but I can pay you for Sheila's meal. There you go.
No problem. Thank you. Easy.
Yes. I will see if I can find this wastelander at some point.
Should have gotten a name. I'm sorry. Very terrible at asking about that.
The weird people with the coats? My.
Nah, he wasn't a weird looking one. He just looked like a normal person.
Do you two wish to enter?
Shirt and like a leather tunic. Nah, we're good. Thank you.
I'll be in the library, Kira.
And of those, which two are the heaviest?
Coven members, about now is the time for the meeting. I'm in the library. I'm good. In case anyone didn't hear, meeting in the library. Hmm.
Those two have to exist together in some fashion.
They have to. You're right. Otherwise, all of us would die, one way or the other.
I'm fine.
You sure?
What?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine.
Alex?
Okay. Let's go.
Angie, I feel so tall.
Compared to so many other people I've been around, I honestly don't
I'm guessing you heard me, Darius.
Yes, I have.
No, she came with us.
Is she doing alright?
As much as she can at the moment, yes.
Is she good to talk to at this point?
I'm having a coven meeting at the moment, and she's a member of the coven, and I will keep an eye on her, though.
She's glowing.
Please do.
Yes.
I really didn't like seeing her like that. It's concerning.
Yes.
Well, see, as I'm not a member of this coven, I probably shouldn't be here then at this point.
We will be in the library. You shouldn't be able to hear us, so you can stay in the sanctum if you wish. But it could easily be half an hour to an hour.
To steal anything.
I have no interest in stealing anything.
What?
No?
Do you still have your notes written up on the board from...
Oh, what ball?
On the board from, a few days
A
ago?
hamster ball floated into
Oh
there.
no, they have been well
They
cleaned
look
up.
like bass.
Darn, I would have at least used the opportunity to brush up.
Starty, if Frey comes down, I will get
If-
a lesson and I will let you know.
If I see it, I'll
here we
get
go.
it out.
This is whom I was looking for. Look at you. This is who we were speaking of earlier.
Am I okay to come in?
Yes.
We're just gonna have a coven meeting.
We will be in the library, so if you wish to stay outside, you can.
Good ones I heard about earlier.
I'll head in.
Which they're both not wearing hoods.
God damn, I forgot to turn off
Mr. Kythus, good to see
safety.
you.
Hello? Hello?
Again.
Yes, I met him out in the wastelands yesterday.
Well, looks like...
I still haven't heard how that all went.
We will be talking about that,
Look, so things are alright.
among other things.
For the help in
Go
letting
ahead.
us use
We-
the upper way down.
We were just following with Bo. Bo and I are acquainted. But as we understand, you have a meeting, and according to her, it is a rather private affair. We have no intention of intruding.
That is fine. Are you just here?
Simply came down.
Continue.
I wanted to learn more about a few things that Miss Inoki told me about yesterday. And concerning the grove and the floral beings that grow down there.
Excuse me, Johnny's hurt. Excuse me.
Loose
Why is he down here?
Who's Johnny?
The taxi.
Oh. Oh well.
Anyway. Someone will be able to help you after our meeting. Yes. Among other things. There are a handful of things that we will be talking about. I will look after her.
Sorry if I don't trust you.
Did you have something you wish to tell me, Riza, or?
I was here on other business, but if there's a meeting about yesterday, I
Is it...
appreciate being included.
That should be fine, at least for part of our meeting, yes. Kira?
Yes, sir.
I think now is time. Now is the time.
Alright. I will entertain your guests.
Jimmy keeps wanting to touch the colorful rocks, and I'm afraid he's gonna blow up.
And they'll really be pop rocks.
Yes?
We have everyone we need.
I'm not certain, but I think we will have everyone we will get at the least.
Hey, Kythus.
Do you hear me?
Hello?
Don't worry about it. We're taking care of some situations, you know,
Nope.
some technical radio stuff.
Okay.
Give me a second.
I'll be in the library.
So have you tried changing the radius?
Hi.
Yeah, 1 second, I got a call.
Mr. Kythus?
Yes. Herding hamsters.
Able to tell if somebody can do the magic thingy?
Yes.
How do you do that?
I have a device that more or less scans for the presence of mana. However...
We can talk about it later.
Yes.
If that's okay.
Hey, Kythus.
Yes?
Are we doing the meeting?
Yes,
here,
in
or
the library.
Just, having a little...
Library, please.
Is it okay? Like, she seemed a little bit...
She...
I don't know. She'll live?
For the moment, at the very least, yes. If you two would follow me.
For sure, for sure.
It's okay.
We're doing a little meeting in the library, you know.
It's okay for you to be outside.
Is it, only the council, or are we doing everyone? What for now? With the
Coven. The entire coven.
I can be...
Or at least as many as we can get.
Do you wanna... if you can stand at the door, and I'll make sure you can get people here. You can, you know, you remember better than me who's who.
Yes. Basically, I make you a member, but now is not the time to ask for that. Will you please follow Riza, Sheila?
Someone blew in there.
Yes.
Okay.
You are not in the coven, and this is a coven meeting.
Oh, you should tell Arrows not to tell everyone when there's a meeting. Because that's why I'm
I'm guessing you'll guard the door.
Sure.
I mean, you're still standing here, so I figured.
Go in, let me know when we're about to start.
Yes.
Absolute pleasure.
Today?
Absolute pleasure to meet you.
The
I want to
Ajwa
head down there
is
again.
all mine.
Who else? Who else was in the coven? I can't remember specifically. The council is here. Rayleigh is here. The cats are unfortunately not coming, it doesn't look like.
How was it? Was it
Kira.
a spell experience? Are you hearing voices now?
I think that's most of it. Most of them.
You're a lot to
Here, give me a moment.
Yeah, I am.
Sorry to
nice to meet you.
The beautiful hugging, whatever.
We will be talking about the volcano.
No. Your blue glowing lady said that she'll wait for you upstairs in the row, whatever. She needs to get back up there. She wanted me to tell her you know.
The lady said she'll wait for me upstairs.
Yeah, she has like a.
Kira, the owner of the brothel.
Bluey edges. No.
Oh, Maya, okay.
Maya, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was her name. Sorry, I was bad names. Go take a seat. Are you good?
Is that one's Harry Glazler?
Should I sit in the meeting or?
Yes, please sit. There is a chair that I pulled over there. I was expecting.
Like, sit in the meeting. I didn't know if you wanted to meet.
Yes, you are a member of the coven. Last I checked. Lilona, could you please help her? Give me one moment.
My drum always.
Gremlin next to you.
Where the bow go? Oh, there is boy. I'm blind. I'm a blind motherfucker.
Okay, that is everyone.
Got the books. See, can I read this?
It's so tiny in your hand.
Stuck on the ground.
What the fuck does he say?
I put it on my ship and just over.
I gotta get my glasses, book. Well, actually, I have my glasses.
Yes, I did.
Maybe
Yes, I do believe this is a.
What's that?
Where's Kira?
No. Stuck in with some corporate. No, not corporate. No. A wasteland, I know. Yeah, they. Talking to some wasteland researcher dude.
This does involve her, unfortunately.
She wasn't sure if she was going to be in the meeting. Might want to grab her.
There is one that I gave you.
Oh, I was made the name earlier.
Kira?
I will share all the details with you. I'm coming, yes. Forgive me. Goodbye, you two. I will come for you. Follow the boys. They're in the area.
Hi.
There's the life I saved yesterday.
Most of them.
Well.
That was a bad word. He offered to pay. Thank you for that.
Motherfucker, I see, you know, in a nice way. You know, all the friends, all the buddies. This is how I say it. It's a dark thing.
Well. Yes. As I believe all of you know, a handful of us went to the volcano yesterday. In short, the corporations are playing a game to see who can make the most money off of the wasteland.
Most money off the wasteland.
Yes.
Yeah, come down here. You can't hear from us. Get down here, you little rascal.
That's actually my area. If you could get down, it'd be great.
The sand hides secrets.
Corporation
wants their secrets.
Yes.
Das ist gut.
We went to a small cavern off to the side of the mass of obsidian, blocking the way to the volcano. In there.
It was like a canyon.
Yes. In there, we met the spirit of light, Naya. To my understanding, that Naya is the one who has given magic to the world.
Yes, sure.
That's what it sounded like. I believe Leilani would be able to verify.
Verify exactly why we were there?
The fact that it seemed like Naya is the reason for magic.
Hey, Kythus,
Anyway.
sorry to interrupt. I feel like a little lost there. You go wasteland, you go some spirit cavern, talk to Naya, whatever. What the fuck are you going in wasteland in the first place? What's up with the volcano? Like, why can't the corporate
2 days.
do their thing?
Yes. Sorry.
Is it gonna explode? Wasteland explode? Or it's gonna explode? City explode? You know, that's a big difference.
The entire city.
Volcano is angry. There's a thorn in its side.
2 days ago, I'm sorry for not clarifying this, the Riza came to the sanctum and gave us warning that the volcano was angry. The corporations are apparently going again at it.
Good job, Reason.
Are they trying to mine stuff up? Do we know what they're doing exactly?
We can fill it in later, you know.
I'm more surprised that Eros is here.
I mean, he has business sometimes.
Yeah.
But they haven't gotten it yet. We need to stop them before they get it.
Yes.
Or else they're all
We do know
going to
exactly
die.
what they want.
Wait,
Problem is that everyone in the wasteland has been trading it.
What is it?
What is it?
Naya spoke about, or the one of the weeping stones spoke about seeds. Crystals that exist out in the wasteland.
Yes. Wait, what? The wasteland?
Yeah, there are crystals out in the wastelands. They're different than the elemental ones that you have here. Anybody is able to get their hands on them, and we have no idea what they do, so people have been scrapping for them and selling them.
If you...
Maybe similar to the ones from the seeds from last year?
I don't think so.
That's what I heard. What they find nuts or
Could you please, at your earliest convenience, of course, bring me one of these crystals so I can look into it?
Seeds of flame.
We were gonna actually go today. I was hoping to bring one for you and one for Leilani.
Crystal right here.
Is it a power?
Very
Crystal,
interested
yeah.
in the crystal.
Wait, you visited Talaris yesterday?
Yeah, they were fun.
What?
Is that who owns Paprika?
I don't know.
What?
Paprika like a fruit or vegetable?
I thought it was a spice. There was...
It's a spice.
Think it's a vegetable.
I don't know.
There...
I gotta get some paprika.
Damn it! There was a small floating robot that looked like an eye yesterday.
That drone knows where the power crystals are.
I mean, so they're at the volcano or something?
So we're already behind.
No, they just wanted me to help them find it, if I recall.
I would think that, at least if we have those two, the location of the crystal is not something that we don't have access to. At the very least.
I could go ask them.
So do you wanna so what's the goal? Are we gonna make the spirit happy or something? What are we gonna do?
In short, we need to somehow stop the... We need to calm down the spirit of fire which resides in the volcano, and potentially stop the corporations from harvesting from the volcano. Talaris will only use you. I highly doubt Talaris is anyone's friend.
They gave me the ability to read. They injected me, and I went out, and then I felt a very out-of-body experience happen. But now I can read.
Wait,
That was
they
nice.
gave you drugs you can read? What? That's pretty good.
Oh boy, okay.
So we gotta calm the spirit down and stop the court presence in general.
Wait, I mean, so do we gotta get to the volcano first, right? Or
Yes.
we go to the spirit
I was... My idea is to make an expedition, a more research-oriented expedition, out to the cavern. This would likely include me, Bo, Ahi, Tenon, and possibly Leilani and Darius.
Okay.
I think there was someone else on... and Rayling, that's right. If she can.
You don't want to blowing up out in the wasteland. That seems like a dangerous...
I don't think she's blown up, but she is weak right now.
I just gotta get back to walking, coach. Put me in, coach.
That blue glowy one is weak. Haha.
Anyway.
So you gotta go there and research what? Like how to get to the volcano? Or
There were some gates, some magic gates, as far as I could tell. I wasn't able to open them. We were pressed on time, so I wasn't able to check. I wasn't able to look into them.
The ones we use here, or are they different or something?
Now that I think about it, they actually are.
If I can take a look at them, I think I have a good shot.
Like I said, only if you're actually able to.
You don't want to put yourself on risk, you know?
I'm not sure you going... Unfortunately... What can keep her sustained? Could you repeat that, please?
Me.
Sustain's not an issue. Kythus, can I fill in Leilani about everything? She might be able to help.
If you wish to do that here, I would like to excuse those two before we continue with anything else. But the plan is to, like I said, bring those people, see if we can open any of these barriers and see what lies beyond.
So let's see if I remember here. You get the barrier, motherfuckers. You go to the wasteland spirit area. You get through these. Oh, okay. Get through these barriers. You go to the volcano. You pull out the thorn from the spirit, and the volcano don't blow up. Is that the general gist? Or am I missing something?
I doubt it'll be that easy, or at least short. But I believe that is what we need to do, more or less.
And maybe we can get
Maybe
get some of those spark crystals. I don't know, I don't know.
I do believe that.
If the spirit allow it, of course,
I didn't see any crystals in the cavern, so I'm going to guess that they are somewhere else. But I do believe Riza and or Sheila could provide us with at least one, and I am willing to pay, if it is possible.
That'd certainly make the trip easier, but something I do have to mention is you're talking about going down there with 6, maybe 8 people. Last time we talked, we brought down 4, and it's already the talk of town that a bunch of Undercity people came down to investigate.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think that we'll be able to avoid.
Yeah, there's really no helping. Even if it's just one person, people take notice.
Especially if it's me, I would think.
like you can like either you go subterfuge mode or you go full power. You know.
I
Sneak your full force.
We stand out.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'm a walking narcotic.
Unfortunately, I don't think that we can reduce the amount of numbers, at least fully. We might be able to get 4. But
Why don't we just go in the middle of the night?
Doing the sandstorms?
Not a good idea.
it seems like the sandstorms are in sync with the sweepos, surprisingly.
That's good timing then.
What if we just
It
go
doesn't
down
just darken the
separately?
sky, it can take the skin right off your bones.
We might be able to stagger our entrances/exits, but I do believe that I will at least, at bare minimum,
Don't kick that. Don't kick that.
Kythus, you can continue. I think you got it covered. I'll take care of the situation.
I don't think that I will be able to go with any fewer than 4, which would be me, Bo, Tenin, and Ahi.
Understandable. At least that number will fit in the truck.
Yes.
When it comes time to... there's normally 6 seats in the back, at most.
Oh, okay.
Without going into multiple vehicles.
Yeah. We'll take it.
Anyway.
But it's also about keeping people in town distracted.
Communicate with them should go.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Anyone who can communicate with what we need to go communicate with should go.
So that's Tenon and Snake Lady. Anybody else?
And me.
Myself and Ahi as well.
I didn't know you could talk to spirits.
I speak with the Grove all the time. And the dead.
Is there anything you need me for? Because I feel like I'm kind of just like, not really.
At the moment, it does involve you. Yes, it might not directly involve you at this second, but we will likely need runes at some point, and there will be other matters we're discussing as well.
Explain it after.
Yes. But we will at bare minimum need 5 plus you and or Sheila. 5 including Ash.
Well, the front of the truck is always Ash's. She's the one who can drive it.
Understandable.
We'll have to stay in contact about that. I'll see about getting my hands on some of those, the power crystals, the seeds of Naya, the heart crystals.
Now, are they out in the open, or are they hidden somewhere, or at least off to the side?
They're very difficult to get to, but they are in the open. If someone could find them and could get to them, it's not too hard to chip one off. You don't even need any particular magical skills.
That is, of course, mildly concerning.
You want to say, Bo?
Anyway. I'm thinking...
For the research team, are we still gonna have at least one muscle with us or something? Bunch of squishy
Tenon is a samurai.
well. Okay.
At the very least. I believe the plan for the volcano would be... we will go out tomorrow. We might have to, unfortunately, miss the lesson if we're going to avoid being pressed for time. If there will be a lesson, I was going to ask Kira if there was, but she's out. And if either today or you can meet us out there with a power crystal, I can pay you, like I said, and depending on it.
2 power crystals.
If I can.
And I would appreciate being able to look into that.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
So aside from that, you have coven business. Thank you for letting me sit in.
Yes. I'll let you out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Kythus. Talaris may have a lead on where their crystals are.
This is unsurprising.
Quixote, possibly Mars, and Atlantis have been down there asking Ash for materials to include those crystals.
We should expect all of them. Like I said, it's a game to them. They're all competing. And I believe I can trust you and the others to keep them off of it as much as possible.
It's only been a short time, but Scraptown is the community I'm in now, so I'll do what I can to protect them.
And I would hope that they would, in return, help you and not helping the corporations.
We'll see. The city's a strange place, and it deserves a credit. Good luck with your glowing friend.
Thank you.
It's more like a bandana, like cloth thing that I put out. My
I heard my name.
Okay. Well, we can definitely talk about it. Like, if you come by my shop,
Kythus? Ah, thanks.
Hello, Invisible Norman.
You still can't see me.
I still can't see you.
Have you tried, I don't know, maybe something would show up?
I have tried blinking really hard. And
Well, I've since come and gone, and I don't understand why you're the only one that can't see me.
I don't know. I'm seeing things weird. Apparently no one can see my data pad.
Can you see my bodyguard?
Yes.
Very good. Well, in that case, I suppose we can still conduct business. May we enter?
Unfortunately, no. However, I should be able to talk to you after this meeting.
And how much longer is that going to be?
Honestly, it could be half an hour, could be longer, considering how long some things take.
I need to make you aware that this is no longer business between you and I. It is a important meeting, very time sensitive.
Luckily, we were going to talk about you anyway.
Very good. Good afternoon, everyone.
Unfortunately, we have to talk about it. I was going to try to talk to him later about it, but as some of you know, I would think so, yes.
What's going on?
Short version of what I...
Attacked me. Kira, the mage, well, if that's really what she is at all. She decided to send a statement to Talaris by attaching a curse to me. It's since been removed. It was a trivial matter to do so.
That was not under my instruction.
I would certainly hope not. And it's a real shame because I feel like our talks are going quite well. And now, unfortunately, the higher-ups have to be involved, at least. Someone has to answer for this.
How so?
I'm not going to let people assault their operatives in the Undercity. Well, I would prefer to leave it up to you to decide, but our president has expressed an interest in meeting with you to talk about the details.
Of the punishment? Or how it is to be dealt with?
Indeed.
Is he here now, or would you like me to...
No, he's in the the city.
Would you like me to go up there and meet him?
I
Or,
would like to see what you all think is appropriate.
I mean, yes, we were going to talk about that, and I will talk to him about our decision, be it up there or down here.
Very good. I'll give you some time to deliberate.
While you are here, at least, would you like to reiterate the offer that you have made, at least prior to Kira?
The offer prior to Kira. In return for turning over the access to the Necromancer's lair and give it to Talaris for safekeeping. We wanted, the deal that I was proposing with Kythus is corporate protection and backing for the Arcane Sanctum, access to potentially resources, funding, stuff of that sort, and not to mention, if you're under Talaris's protection, that means the other corporations are far more likely to stay out of your business. I personally only expect, or the only thing that I want, is for the Undercity to grow and thrive and become a sort of magical utopia of sorts. Unfortunately, the only way that that can happen without the other corporations tearing it apart is with corporate backing. I'm sure you're all aware of this. The only reason Quixote did not destroy the mushroom caverns and collapse the entire infrastructure is because Talaris had already made a deal with the Bow and Conch family. So, that's the offer on the table. We peacefully come in, establish a sort of perimeter around the Necromancer's lair to ensure that nothing dangerous goes in or out. And return all of what I've already said.
Is that your version of dangerous? Or ours?
It is probably theirs. Well,
I'm afraid I'll need more context. I can answer that.
I think she's asking in general, correct?
You shouldn't have control over who goes in and who doesn't.
We have no interest in the Shadow District as a whole. People are still free to live there, come and go as they please. But the Necromancer's lair is far too dangerous to allow rogue agents access. And given that I have just been attacked by one such rogue agent, it is no longer a matter of discussion. It has become clear to the higher-ups that there are dangerous individuals down here, which is what I was really hoping to avoid.
Do you know if that offer has changed in its entirety, or at least in general?
I have not been taken off this mission, and for so long as I am in control of the operations down here, I see no reason why they need to continue to be involved. Once this is settled, I'm sure I can smooth things over with the higher-ups.
Well, as I believe you all know, I would prefer to not have to make any kind of deal. But Norman is right, especially with other corporations probably wanting what we have down here, be it magical, natural, or anything else. Having their protection will be useful, as well as their funding. We cannot deny that fact. I, of course, will do my best to insist that I be included in whatever research is done on the lair, as you know, at least.
And that is another part of the agreement that we had discussed. Once there is a level of trust between us, then I see no reason why we could not at least grant access to the leader of the Arcane Sanctum, to the Necromancer's lair.
Yes.
But until that time, it is deemed far too dangerous.
Well, luckily for all of us, to my understanding, it's still not accessible.
Right.
Opinions?
I mean, if you think that's what's best, I trust you.
This is the place to share your opinions for sure. Any other time.
If I don't hear any dissent,
Another time.
if I don't hear any dissent, I will likely say yes within the next day or so. Maybe 2, depending on how things work out.
I say yes to this. Because if it protected the mushroom cave and stuff, also rogue agents getting their hands on things, I'd rather have the devil that you do know. You know, that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
You 3?
As long as they stick to what they say and only are involved with the necromancer's lair and don't harass, bother any of the people living in the shadow districts, it's fine with me.
And you do have my word that for so long as I am still here, healthy and able to do my job, I will ensure that any dealings go through me first before other corporate interests, mine or otherwise, take root here.
There's just too many unknowns.
Unfortunately.
A rogue agent from your side for messing with us.
Fortunately, I don't think that's going to stop them anyway. Whether or not we make this deal.
Sure, other opportunities for more deals may open once this door's open. Would that be something?
Absolutely.
Different things might pop up, different conflicts. If we need your help or anything like that, that'd be handled. Same more rogue agents or weird elementals.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm sure you're aware
And
of it as much as everyone else here, that when some weird magical shenanigan goes down, magic people are ostracized or even fucking lynched. So, you know.
yes. And I should make it aware to you all, the reason that we are able to have these discussions is because I've spent the last year observing as I have been instructed, and I have the luxury of painting the picture how I choose, and I chose to paint it favorably. And Talaris would rather work with rational, level-headed individuals than go in and try and assert corporate dominance. So, consider this an olive branch, both personally and professionally.
Smooth out the details then later.
Right.
In the meantime, or at least while you're still here, Norman, apparently Sheila, the red lizard person, went up to the upper city, surprisingly, and apparently she got injected with something, had an out-of-body experience, and suddenly she could read. Do you know anything about that?
That's quite interesting. I do know that we have some very potent experimental spell work, but I personally was not involved with that. And if you are going to the upper city without me by your side to make sure nothing strange happens, it's quite likely that one of the corporations will attempt to do things. It's unfortunate, but there are bad actors in every corporation. It's just not safe when you're there by yourself. But if she was...
You are aware of the other conflicts with other corporations down here already, I assume? Things like Nirvana's interest and Woto's interest?
Woto's interest, they're seeking to spread their cubes, trying to monopolize on the food market down here?
I don't believe you were here when it happened, but last year, an agent from Woto came down, found out about the mushroom grove. Unfortunately, a little bit too much force was used. Of course, not under my direction. to stop him from sending signals and alerting them about this place. Now, I do not believe that they got direct word about what it was. They did send a squadron down later. Luckily, I don't believe anyone was grievously injured, at least in that incursion, if memory serves me right.
Not down in the end, the city at least.
But
That's who you're gonna have to butt heads with, so...
and now, as you know, we have fish. We have naturally grown food.
Yes, if Rhoda were to catch wind of that, that would be disastrous indeed.
Yes.
I don't know if you've met or heard of their CEO and their head chef, but they're quite ruthless. Both in business and in, other ways.
Unsurprising, honestly.
I'll do everything I can to make sure that they stay out of the arcane sanctum, and I don't know. I can't speak for the Grove, of course. That would, I'm assuming, be left up to you.
I don't think that they should be able to interpret themselves at the very least, unless they have magic.
Right.
And even then, they would need more expertise to go anywhere but the main area, or the or the classroom.
Of course.
Anyway.
I will try and work out the details. I don't think that Talaris can protect the entire Undercity. Not right now, anyway. Not with the deal at hand.
At least dissuade them might not be a bad idea.
Yes, dissuaded from interfering in your interests. We can do what we can.
Yes.
I will personally see to that.
If we want to get this meeting done, I'm thinking about 40 minutes if I can meet you at the boats.
Very good.
I can suddenly see you.
Are you going alone?
Ah, finally. Magical disturbance.
I can see what I should see now. That's weird.
There was some sort of disturbance in the magical fluctuations of the air around.
Anyway, yes, if I can meet you at the boat in about 40 minutes, if you think it's a good idea for me to meet with Darius, was it?
Yes, that's what I was asking.
Damien.
You can bring who you like. I would prefer to hear what you have drummed up for punishment, what you think is appropriate, or you take that step.
That is understandable.
It's quite likely that, well, I won't mince words, but they will not stand for this, and
that isn't surprising.
Are expected to be taken.
I don't want to kill her, despite the fact that she's not been the most trustworthy.
She cursed me in broad daylight. I'm afraid that's...
At the very least, I can revoke her coven membership, considering this. At the very least. I'm not sure what else we can do, aside from, like, hand her over to you for detention or whatever else.
That could be acceptable.
Any ideas?
Your boss? You just make the decision for that.
I am... This likely will affect all of us, so I'm asking for opinions.
Why did she curse you? What happened?
Apparently she found out about our operation and the diplomacy that I was trying to, diplomatic route I was attempting to take with you.
Honestly,
Did not like that.
Honestly, I doubt that that was the only thing.
Well, Well, she told me that any artifacts or magic that is to come out of the Undercity would be hers and hers alone. I do believe those were her words exactly.
Yes, were they?
If she's acting like a road angel, let's just treat her like one. Let's kick her out. Be really public about it.
That sounds good to me.
I'm not particularly fond of it. Public shows of force, but something along those lines might not be.
Lead successfully, especially in the face of all these other corporations, even with Talaris interests. You will have to be strong and make these hard decisions. It's unfortunate, but it is the case.
I mean,
Did Bo walk out?
I wasn't looking.
Magic has been acting up today. Anyway, I think really all we can do is hand her over to you.
That will be acceptable.
I would prefer we find another way, honestly.
Can you think of one? Because I can't.
Send her to the wasteland.
Something tells me that won't help. She'll probably find a way to survive. And
What exactly did she proceed with, if I might ask?
I don't know exactly. Something very dark. Something based in shadow magic.
I can take a look.
I doubt. It's alright. Talaris executives already saw to my state of being.
When did this happen?
About hour and a half or so. That's somewhere in that area. At least that's when he approached me.
And she is now outside, stroking friend's hair, looking at me menacingly. It's one thing to attack me, but I don't want to see any harm come to others on my behalf.
Understandable.
Only bringing Kythus up there?
All of you are welcome to come.
I feel like it would be best if only one person does.
Kythus, they're gonna take
Very well.
And then what the fuck are we gonna do?
You have my word that I will not let them take me.
Oh, you did just warn us about
What are
going up
you
there
gonna
alone. It makes sense to go there.
Yes.
What are you gonna
If
do
you're there
your
with
boss
me,
wants to keep Kythus there? You're not gonna do anything.
he is no fool.
If
He is a man of profits over everything else.
If I can
CEO after
if
all.
I can do anything about it, I will not go quietly. At the very least.
You have to.
I don't think
And
you
you
should
have
go
to.
by yourself.
He doesn't have to. It's perfectly fine if one of you wants to go.
I know that Leilani is not a good idea. Bo might be, though.
And it would help. It would help with the escort of Seattle.
Bo is not any better than me. What do you mean?
You are allergic to man-made structures.
We're not gonna be up there for long, and I'm sure they have air conditioners.
To be honest,
Isn't that place out of the smog?
Leilani, I have been very careful what I've told them about you and the Grove. I would not want anyone to get any ideas based on what they see.
We can go together if you want.
I vote Darius.
I'll go with them.
Darius and Bo, does that sound good?
No, I don't think Bo should go either. She's already been kidnapped by the corporations once. She should not be
That was
lying
Nirvana.
around up there.
But
Nirvana.
I think it wise. That is fine.
Okay then, Darius.
Darius has never been seen up there, and he can go, the other way. He likes to walk around.
That is true. Yes.
About half an hour, meet at the boat then?
Half an hour.
If we are to do this today, I feel like an hour before the sweepos is a good idea.
Fine with going.
Very well.
I'd consider it a measure of trust with Talaris to see if they can fucking protect me from the Nirvana's yonking me. They wouldn't do that in broad daylight, would they?
No, they wouldn't in broad daylight.
Wouldn't look good for them anyways.
The three of us.
Well,
You're making a mistake bringing Bo up there.
At this point, I'm going to let it up to her.
They've done it once and they almost killed you.
we'll be going straight from the Sinidi transport gate into the Talaris headquarters. Hopefully, we won't have to see anyone from Nirvana.
And if they do anything, I would think that Talaris would act quickly upon that.
Absolutely. I've got my security here, and he's under my direct orders.
Hmm.
Are we in agreement?
When would you
Half an hour. That is unavoidable.
Ciara in the meantime, so that she does not try to escape somewhere.
Could you repeat that?
I suggest that you detain Ciara before she tries to escape somewhere.
Yes.
Trap her in the tree. She won't be able to get out.
I don't want to be anywhere near that.
I'm thinking either Conk or Leilani then. That would probably be the most effective.
We got some business.
Having been sit here for 45 minutes just to do jack shit.
You can speak.
Can someone fill in?
In short, Talaris has offered protection, money, and resources if we let them more or less control the necromancer's lair when it gets uncovered.
I mean, control and control. I mean, it depends
They-
on what they're offering. Like, do we have the sum?
Specifics can be figured out.
Yes, and with a stipulation that once trust is garnered, that access could be opened up, possibly in the future.
I mean, I would definitely be okay, doing the discussion and handling the business. I feel like no problem, but I feel like it's a little bit hasty, coming down. I mean, I'm an armed guard and saying. Hey,
Well, unfortunately, Conk, the other part, the other we have been discussing, but the other part that why Norman is here now, is because Kira cursed him, and Talaris demands repercussion.
Can we fix that shit? I mean,
It's been fixed, but that has been fixed, but
can't they shoot her? I mean, that's pretty simple, pretty easy to me.
Detain her. Conk.
I mean, they can do what they want.
Detain her.
I mean, if someone fucked with corporate, I mean, eye for an eye is,
Yes.
whatever. They can do what they want.
I'm not
I wouldn't
particularly.
stand in their way,
Yes, I am not particularly fond of it, but I believe that is the best choice. At least it's the only one that I can think of.
But when it comes to a discussion, we're definitely willing to hold a discussion, and I'm willing to do it. I feel like maybe at least send us the deets over email or something. Let us mull it over, and then we can book a meeting, and then we can have a proper discussion instead of you. So both parties can be prepared. What's on the table.
Yes, this is the initial branches of the contract to come, I suppose.
The question is, do they? The question is.
The urgent matter is Ciara.
Yes, so we must act upon that today, I'm guessing. Yes.
You want to act upon it right now.
I mean, I feel like it's pretty easy act. We, as the coven, will not stand in your way at all if you want to go deal with her. She has already, broken the trust of attacking someone in the open. I mean, I wouldn't protect her,
She was the one saying to tango cops, and she goes fucking curse someone from corporate.
Yeah.
Come on.
She also did a weird experiment
She's gotta
here
be
the
put
other
on
day.
ice.
Yeah, I mean, we willing to.
What did she do?
A weird zombie baby thing. Nothing good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure Talaris have the resources to take care of of a single frail lady without any shoes. Or does she have shoes now? I forgot.
I think she does. I believe. I could be wrong, though. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like...
How about this? We will leave her be. If you wish to tell your people that they can do what they wish with her, you can. However, if you would like me to go up there and talk to Damien myself, I can also do that. With of course.
It would be a good idea, and we will need assistance escorting her up there. So decide who you are bringing, and we can.
I'll definitely come. I'll definitely come with. You know, you know, you can be the gentleman. I can be. You know.
Deal with Talaris in the past.
Yeah. We had some regular business dealings for. I mean, I think over a year with Mr. K back in the day. You know. So yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have a choice.
Well, she also pushed us into this direction. That's kind of funny.
If she didn't attack him, we wouldn't be in this position right now. And
She hasn't attacked anyone in the past. Why him? Why now?
Talaris.
I mean, does she? Do you call it something, or did she just improvokingly?
Unfortunately, if we don't make a deal, we are likely in a worse position with the corporations, be it Talaris or others.
Let's keep it civil here. Let's keep it calm. So Norman, right? Yeah. No. Bo doesn't need to go up there. Me and Kythus can go. It's no problem. But yeah, Norman, no.
We need to talk sense into her.
We can talk in a bit. But Norman, would you be fine with us as a coven and people of the city to stand by?
Wasteland, abandoning the grove.
How do you mean?
What the fuck was that all about?
We can let them scream for a bit. But would you be fine with that, or do you need assistance? What do you need?
If you can help me escort her to the other city.
In the first place, that's a bit weird.
And hand her over to our custody. And then I'd love to introduce Kythus to our CEO so that they can finally meet and he can understand that this was a one-time fluke and that it wouldn't happen again.
Do we get anything in return for snatching your Talaris corporate enemy, or is it just a friendly thing?
This is to ensure that I can continue to be diplomatic with you all.
May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
No matter how you paint this, even if we take, just the person out of it, we have somebody trying to go after the necromancer artifacts. Basically, and do an experiment. It's not, no matter how this goes, it's not ending well with this individual.
Also, Conk, she apparently said that anything that comes out of the lair belongs to her.
I mean, she's a lying
which
bitch,
is a red flag at the very least.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I mean, we're here to have a discussion. I'm sure Talaris themselves, even if they go down there and will do whatever you're gonna do, we can include the clause in the deal, to make sure that whatever you do down there doesn't affect us up here, and maybe you try to extract them. I heard he has a port or whatever. So there could be some other way to get stuff out of there. We can. I'd rather have a talk with them. Figure out, what we can do. So it's beneficial both in both ways. And rather than just having Talaris bulldoze down here, I mean, I'm not saying they can't, but it's better to at least be on.
I'd rather deal with Talaris and deal with another necromancer.
Yeah, for sure. I want Kira down there and becoming necromancer.
Okay. I think we are all in agreement that we go up. Honestly, now is probably a good idea, considering the fact that we only have 20 minutes until the hour.
I mean, for me, I feel like a discussion right now is a bit early, but we can.
For Kira.
For Kira.
Yeah, what I'm saying, who we need? Would you, the guy with the gun, and me? Do we need more than us three? Do we need?
It is probably best. It is probably best for me to talk to Damien at the very least. I won't agree to anything aside from what we've stated for Kira.
Conk, yourself, and Damien, but You have to get going.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem.
Open shop again. I don't want to be down here right now.
I personally will not stop Bo.
We'll take care of the situation. Do you know where she's? Yes. So should we go for a little walk? Whatever.
Let's go find her.
Are you leaving right now?
Yes. Considering how long things take, we need to do it now.
Okay.
Is it quick?
I can make it quick. It's not. It's. I'll meet you at the docks. How about that? I'll meet you at the docks. Okay. Just yeah.
Very quickly.
Are you okay?
I feel nothing, but I can move my legs. It's just
Mhm.
different.
I'm sorry I can't stay longer, but
I know, it's fine. You need me to come out there with you? You need help?
I hope you can excuse me for excluding you from this, but I think it is best you rest right now.
I understand, just, I mean, in general. Safety and shit.
I think Conk will be able to handle things.
I'm gonna either try to research what books we have or to explore around, see if I can.
They were talking about doing.
You know, this.
I'll take care of it.
She's not in here at the moment, is she?
No, as far as I know.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
She left a long time ago. Then we should search the other districts.
One moment.
Oh, someone's looking for you. A guy with horns.
Was he red?
He said no, he was like bluish. His name started with a T, I think.
There's an evil cat in the grove. The evil cat is back. The evil cat.
Does anyone know where Kira the teacher is?
It's back in the grove. I left Jimmy there.
If anyone knows of her location, please tell me. It is important.
We know at all.
Unfortunately, she's being turned over to Talaris.
Had something going on, and you had to be rushed to medical.
It's outside of my hands.
I've had a rat morning.
Do you want to go to the mushroom cave for now, or do you want to go up to the row in the shop for now or something? You can take
Open a shop. I don't want to fucking be down here right now.
Yeah, take care of it. I'll take care of the situation, okay?
The appropriate parties. It's not really any of your business.
Come with ya.
I know you might hate the fact that we are doing anything with them, but unfortunately...
Don't speak.
You
don't have a say with Kiara's
She attacked me and said any relics that are to be discovered down here belong to her.
Yes.
Do you want to go to the mushroom house for now?
That guy next to Sparrow wants to speak to you later. About magic. It's not super important right now, though. I just want to let you know.
Yes, unfortunately, I must leave.
I've been better.
I'll let him know if he asks.
We can deal with it later too. That's fine.
Some words I'd like to say to Mr. Miller.
Is that a threat?
If I may.
Yeah, go ahead.
May I?
Really? Because it sounded a lot like a threat.
Later.
Sounded like a good business later. You can take it how you want.
If anything would happen to me, you know that Talaris would be down here in force. There's no more diplomacy. No more
Please do not do anything, Eros, for the sake of all of us.
I mean, why are we even talking? Can't we just go for a walk or something?
Yes, let's.
I can only move so fast.
You stay by his side, make sure he's okay. You know, I'm sure you have a radio with your friend. I mean, I'll say the Shadow District, but I don't think he's gonna be chilling in a house by now. Like, he's definitely good doing stuff.
Checking the Shadow District might not be a bad idea in the first place. be it her house or not.
She may already be at the well. I think she has friends there.
Disposable family. Huh.
Damn it.
You take a look at the fire. I'll go take a peek in that district. I'll meet you up around the fire district, other entrance.
Very well.
I'll take a peek.
You can split up if you think it's best. We can reconvene once she's found.
I'm gonna be honest, if you want to lead the way, you're more than welcome to. I don't know my way around very well.
Will the magic comms reach up there?
Unfortunately, no. It's way too far.
Supposed to know you're okay then.
No, it's okay. I can.
Sure.
We're fine. It's okay. Go upstairs. Yeah, right here, right here.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm not mad because you're not taking me. I'm mad because it's dangerous.
I can... This was almost inevitable, I'm fairly certain, at some point.
Kythus, the last time you told me to stay somewhere and you went somewhere, I almost lost you in your legs.
This is Kythus' business at this point.
I don't want history to repeat itself.
I'm sorry, Leilani.
Nothing over there. No.
Just make sure if you're gone for a really long time that you check in, okay?
I will. I should be back, and I will tell you when I am back.
And you'll tell me what the upper city looks like?
Yes.
Maybe she's by the docks. We should probably check.
If I find her, I will secure her.
who?
I mean the teacher lady with a long black wrist.
Yeah. Wow, I haven't seen her all day.
Please be careful, Conk.
I mean, I can't. It's not my fault I'm caked up.
Kythus, what's going on?
Nothing that involves you right now.
Right. You've been saying that a whole lot to a lot of people that are around here. Son, you keep doing that and you're going to make a lot of enemies. You know that? Real quick. You know, this is our home. We have a right to know what's going on. Don't make me your enemy. I'm just trying to help as best I can, son.
And someone who has unfortunately attacked a Talaris member needs to be more or less brought to justice, and they demand recompense. Today.
How hard was that? How are you gonna go bring this justice?
I'm not bringing it, I'm more or less delivering it and also talking to people that need to talk to me. Or that I need to talk to.
I am going to wait for
You
the
guys
dogs.
heading to the road? You don't mind if I come watch or spectate, do you?
I would prefer you didn't.
Well,
I'm not sure you
I'm
can.
going to.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Passing by today.
Hey, Bob, we're gonna go kick the shit out of
Hmm.
this. What do you think?
So, it's my bad.
Did you check the Shadow District?
Yeah, I mean, I was there just before I came and
Hmm.
met you in the sanctum. I was in the shadow area in the mushroom cave.
You from the upper city? Pleasure, Al.
No. I'm stationed down here. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Can I talk to you for a moment, Zia?
What's your name?
Down here.
Yeah, really
Do
quickly.
you want to go first? Well, I know you're pretty slow.
I'll...
What the fuck is very weird about Kiara? They took her?
She cursed Norman. And Talaris demands something. Unfortunately, whether I like it or not, something has to happen. Today. The only suitable recourse I can think of, and is handing her over to them.
Did she get handed over already?
We are currently looking for her. That was the other thing that I was going to ask you about, if you could find her.
Yeah, I'll find her. Thanks.
Thank you.
Nice seeing you. We'll stop by later. We live down here. You know, look. Come on, let's go take a walk. Yeah, we're going.
Would some mind staying behind and just scouring the place, making sure? And if you hear anything,
Do you want to leave the cat here? Or do you want to take a look?
Detained.
What
For
do you
when you come
think,
back.
friend?
Yeah,
Very
for
good,
sure.
thank you. Do you want to stay behind, or do you want to go to the raft?
Come along.
Very good.
Come, guys. Let's go first.
Should we go directly to the upper city? I feel like that is the best decision.
No. Let's go to the row.
Lonnie
Where...
appears to be in a bit of trouble with grease palms. Let's just some of us go.
I can believe that Conk will catch up.
He's good at taking the walk.
I fear that the others will not understand what's happening, or why you're making these decisions that you're making, and that if too small a force is left here, that there could be violence.
I trust him to do what is needed.
Very well.
Be it catch up with us or deal with Kira here.
Very good.
Wow.
Yeah, she's totally on the way.
Sorry, you cut out for a sec. What was that?
Oh, she's totally in this world right now.
Oh, yeah, I saw you guys going through the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's hit up that Callous Row anyway. This will be some interesting
yeah,
business.
to the row,
yeah.
even if it might be short.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in avatars, I'm an idiot.
See you there.
Right. I'm around avatars like, where's the buy?
Sup, chat. How are we doing? That was certainly a development. Oh boy. My legs. My leg is hurting. I've been standing for too long. Need to... In other news, I completely forgot to cast Mage Armor the entirety of today. I'm gonna try to remember to do it when we enter the row.
I have to restart my VR chat. To restart my entire VR. Ow. it's the other person that has the entire left side of their face burnt. Oh, fuck.
Gross.
What's up?
I need to find you.
Well,
Alright, let's go.
well, unfortunately, I'm going up.
Crane.
Stuff happened.
Oh, hey. How's it wasteland?
Going?
Back to the wasteland. I'm not needed here. Did you just come here? Did you just load in?
Yeah.
I just loaded in, yeah.
Fucking disgusting. Alright.
I'm coming with friends.
Come on, Red.
Yuck.
Oh, for
Stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah, stuff happened.
I just dealt with other stuff. Now there's more.
I don't think it involves you.
Mistake. Oh well, Ciara made. Kira?
Yeah.
Kira made.
Kira, as she says.
I had nothing to do with it, so it ain't my problem.
She may have overplayed.
Why are you here?
It'll be fun.
You're all overplaying your hands.
I went the wrong way.
Well, my hands are mostly tied.
Everybody's hands are fucking tied by this fucking more brick.
Yeet.
Gun no spawn.
Oh yeah,
you wait more time
I'm just
for gun
I'm
to
just gonna
spawn.
throw my life away, dude.
Oh,
Save
you
her.
want big bucky.
No, don't. It'll be good. We'll have a good ending or something.
Don't worry about it.
Got it,
It's gonna
dude.
be okay.
Yeah, that is the good ending.
Norman's not threatened you. Norman's only wanted to work with you.
That is the fucking good ending. Norman being dead.
Shit.
Yeah.
that jacket.
Norman's so,
To the
so greasy.
Band-Aid, how do you feel about this?
Undercity tunnel.
Are we all
Undercity
here?
tunnel. Are we?
Okay, wait, whoa. Are we going? Okay, wait, no. Who else? That dude, yes. Okay, let's give him a sec to load in, to load everyone.
I mean, the people who went first should also go first to the portal, so we come in.
Okay.
Not all at the same time.
Everyone talk.
Okay, well, Norman?
Are you? Wait. Do you not hear anything?
Can't hear anything.
You gotta reload, probably. Shit.
Yeah.
That's how you just shut the fuck up.
Reload.
Are you good?
Boop, boop, boop.
God damn it.
Can you hear?
Shut the fuck up.
Alright.
For fuck's sake.
No. Waiting for friend?
We're going in. Yeah, well, friend is Fubar right now.
So are
She
we?
can't hear anything.
Are we gonna get it to? Are we gonna wait for her to reload? Is what that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess
We can
because,
catch up,
sure.
or we can wait.
I think friend was with us.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Grab a gun. How you doing?
You followed us up here. That's interesting.
I did, and I came to fucking stab you.
Dude, Angie's gonna stab somebody. All it's gonna take is for one person to be like, nah.
Kaz.
I expect as much. I'm prepared for someone to die today now.
I don't know where.
Has no one died yet?
Watching their weapon. If they lifted it up, surprisingly no. They were gonna die.
Extra safe for like
Or
a
unless
year.
someone
What I
just
should have
had
done
it
is have my
toward the
security
ground
watcher while I talked to you guys.
You wouldn't die. You'd be safe.
I fucked up.
Oh, that guy?
Smart.
Now we gotta go up to the row and get everyone else involved in all this.
Oh.
Of course, we don't have to say why we're here. We're just looking for someone, right?
Oh, I will. I'll open my big mouth.
Of course.
I'm like, we're here looking for that bitch.
Well, you see,
She murdered somebody.
I felt like it was a good idea to not get you involved.
Yeah.
Good time.
It's pretty cool. You can see the shine, right?
Sit down.
It'd be dark though.
I'm just here to watch shit.
Well, I'm sitting down.
Are you gonna go in first, or wait?
I think we're with a friend,
Man, if only
because I believe she was with us going first.
sooner. You probably could have done something.
I'm gonna run first though, because I know Skip is in those shops. I'm just gonna go there for now. For now.
I understood like maybe 2 words of that.
I was saying, like, if you're waiting for a bit, I'm just gonna go in first because I know Sketch is in the little shop, so I'm just gonna go there.
Okay.
I use RP that you talked with everyone. both talk when I ran ahead and like, I'm gonna see what both doing, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
A group of us that are not a part of whatever this information circle is that so much their fault because they're going in to help someone that has also done good for them. So they have every reason and every right to be here.
Our hands are completely free of this. The coven is not involved in what they do.
Well, but I'm saying that, like, if they end
You
up
must
dying,
be one sneaky
they
motherfucker.
don't have any
I don't see you
information
anywhere in the
because that information isn't being trickled down
Where the fuck
properly.
are you hiding?
Isn't really their
You're
fault.
hiding under.
They're working
You know,
with what they're
just
given,
rocks.
and all they know is that this person that's done so much good is
I'm actually
being
out in the open quite a lot. I think we're just in
taken. They have
different
no reason to
districts
trust these people because all they've done is
say
keep
no
them out
better.
of the loop.
Of course.
Like they might as well be corpo.
Water
Are you in the
district's like
mushroom?
the least one I got to.
I mean,
I mean,
That's
that
the
seems to be the
way-
You're like,
sentiment.
you're in the
That
shadow
seems to be the sentiment from everyone else, Zapson. I've been warning you. Everyone else is like, I don't know. I don't know.
okay, but can you think of another option?
I was gonna suggest just cut off her hand, honestly, because at least we can grow it back.
That is fair, but
You let me.
But that's too
Oh,
bad
good,
for
I
my
can
character
help
to
you
say,
out.
so he
Like,
wouldn't.
I mean, I got a gun and I got some magic shit.
Alright,
and
so where'd
blast
friend
the
go?
fuck
Is
out of
she-
some folks.
friend, she's here.
Can you hear now?
Yep. Yep, Zuri's here.
Hello, can you hear us?
Hear us?
Oh, it's happened again.
Oh, we're gonna go
I
in.
can't hear
Join us.
anything. It's like,
Fuck.
oh, I hear you. It worked. It
Hey!
did. I couldn't
Hell
hear you
yeah.
for a second, and
Hooray.
everyone's
Okay.
fine though. Everyone.
Yeah, we should probably go in before we start like.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Under city tunnel.
To make sure I'm working. Wait. Oh.
Under city tunnel.
Oh. Wait. Oh. You're patting my head. Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
So, what business do you two have up here?
Ah, you know, I thought I'd come watch the fireworks go off.
I'm
It's
here for
always
my
a good
papers.
time. Also, my daughter's here for her teacher. Now, trust me, I'm not
Hmm.
looking to get involved in your whoozy watsits. I just want to watch the
Be
fun
right
go
back.
down. Who knows? There might be some credits to pick up from
If
it.
y'all
all.
know something that we don't know, you might want to tell us. Because I know how things went down the first year.
Should we tell her?
You know how things
Darius?
She deserves to know.
What much questions asked, rather.
Kira cursed Norman. Broad daylight.
What's wrong with
Cursed, as in like
Jeez.
voodoo magic kind of curse.
I'm guessing.
Oh shit!
that? How do you know he ain't
What
lying?
they?
I heard him. And Kira was literally right behind him.
This person worked for you, I'm
So
guessing.
you ratted her out?
I didn't rat anyone out.
She attacked me, told me to bring a message to the corporations, said that all the artifacts are hers. I took concern with that because I'm trying to make sure the Undercity isn't torn apart by all the other corporations. So she's forced my hand.
You're the folks that are trying to look out for us. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I know there's probably a deeper reason of why you really are down there and helping us. I know it's not out the kindness of your heart. I mean, there's always credits behind everything, but I appreciate that. But if that is the case, then why the fuck would she hurt someone like you guys? She knows all about you. That don't sound like
She has been a rogue agent before this.
Really? Well, shit. I don't know her long enough. For the time that I met her, she seemed pretty level-headed. So.
I was hoping that she was, but
So
unfortunately.
you're gonna
I believe
just turn
she-
your back?
I believe she was the one that told me about you guys.
Right, with this sleazy human being?
Our options are
Not very nice.
do nothing, don't let them help, or don't let them have any kind of thing, any recompense, and them likely coming down in force, or we help them and maybe.
Interested to know why you think that I'm sleazy.
I'm gonna guess it's corporation.
All of you are.
Hold on.
Well, let's not waste any more time.
You're fine, right?
You.
Like,
You ain't hurting no more? But you still have to cause a big problem.
It's not him. It's Talaris that is demanding this.
They didn't have to know what happened.
He went to them!
Oh, you can bring your guard with you. I don't know.
Kira wanted him to go to them.
Damn gun up to my head for all I care.
To deliver what message? What did the message entail?
Apparently, all of the stuff in the Necromancer's lair belongs to her.
The diplomatic relationships of the Undercity.
I don't believe you.
It's about Sunidi.
What purpose would she have for that?
Very well. I'll be very
Do you know what she can do?
And that would also make her sound insane.
I don't think she's insane. I think she's power hungry.
So how are you going to punish them exactly? Are you going to kill them or something?
It's Talaris. It is up to Talaris. We are only going to do our best to deliver her.
She's going to be detained by Talaris. The higher-ups will decide what happens next.
Hold on. You're taking a fight with some people, very dangerous people.
Please don't.
What do you need her for? Oh, she hurt me, and then she just says, yes, I hurt you?
No,
Are you gonna kill her?
much
You gonna
deeper
make
than that.
an
You
example
don't
out of her?
understand
Big
the
fucking deal.
politics that happens down here.
If...
Or that happens up there. I don't want the CEO getting involved, because if he does, and he takes direct control of the Undercity, then there's nothing that I can do to make sure that the Undercity develops the way that I want it to.
Would you prefer I have some...
Corporate interest as it can, but
Would you prefer I have some form of control or leadership, or would you prefer Talaris comes in and takes everything?
I don't trust you.
We've been talking too long. We should need to find this woman.
Why's it gotta be you?
I am the leader of the coven. Is anyone else going to take leadership?
Who died and made you a leader?
If anyone wishes to contest that, I am willing to have that discussion.
I can taste it.
Have a good cat. Kythus, whatever the fuck your name is.
Do you think you will be a better leader, Grease Palms?
I don't think. Oh shit, you're talking to her. She's got pirate blood in her. Okay? She's from the Voxler family. Of course, she got leader blood in her.
Kira could be the leader.
I do not think that is a good idea. She will do bad things.
I thought you and her were tight. Don't you help her run the magical?
I've been tolerating her. This is not the first time she's done something that is questionable at the very least.
I need to get up there, right now.
Why?
A giant rat fell on my box. I need compensation.
The Undercity can't do anything for
We
you.
might never
I'm
fucking
sorry.
see you again if you go up there. They might take all your armory bits and melt them down and use them for robots.
So be it.
If you want to accompany us, we do plan to go to the Undercity later, if you want.
Yes.
Talk kind of quiet.
Run from me, boy.
Well, if the corpse come down closer to everyone who we're looking for.
Stop pushing me. Night of Soul is chill. That's not the quest we're on right now.
I need to get to the opposite.
We're trying to find Kira. We need to find Kira. Trust someone.
Should we talk to Rook? Is it that important?
I feel like Rook is someone we talk to after this.
Eye patch. Very well, thank you. If you do see someone like that, see me, let me know. I can compensate you appropriately for any information you can give. Thank you for your time. No, I just want to talk.
Oh, hey, it's Darth.
Alright.
He's here to help us find Kira.
What are you two doing down here?
Trying to find a contact. Not able to find one
I see.
person of interest
Well,
around here.
Who is that? Maybe I can help you.
Hello. A wastelander. Hello again.
I'm afraid I can't tell the difference.
Just gawking at the armor.
Grabs the helmet and pushes it back.
It's a mask, right? It's not actually your face, is it?
Not too close.
Okay, good. What the fuck is that? Hey!
Search the alleyway. We'll reconvene at the entrance. I'll patrol the main plaza. Once you come there, we can go back to the Undercity.
Unfortunately, I feel like it's... Which is more important, finding her or talking to Damien?
There will be no talking to Damien unless we bring her in.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Locke.
Oh, looks like your next Flint.
How are you today? Doing well, I hope?
That was great until about 2 minutes ago. What?
Mana capiamus corpus protege meum. Damn it. I'm guessing you haven't had any luck yet, Leilani?
No luck yet. It seems she has completely vanished. Unfortunately, Norman's not going to stop.
whether or not we like it. And it will make things...
Have you met with the man yet?
No, I'm currently in the row.
You're in the row?
Yes.
I thought you were in the upper city.
We haven't gotten there yet. Norman, it is imperative, apparently. I cannot talk to him until we find her.
What if she's gone, Kythus?
I would hope at the very least that Norman can, maybe with my presence, try to convince him that at the very least we tried, and we will not stop the search.
She is unable to be found tonight. There are no traces of her anywhere. I cannot sense any bit of her around the Undercity. She's most likely cleared out and is hiding somewhere else for now.
Damn.
Sorry.
Thank you. Oh boy. Damn it.
Kythus, we're waiting at the entrance to the upper city for you.
Hello?
We're going back to the grove. Apparently she's been found.
Really?
Yes.
Okay then.
We're headed back there now. Let's go right ahead. Unfortunately, it looks like the middleman is not coming with us.
Welcome to life in the row.
Let's go to the Undercity then. Where's my... There you are. Good.
Norman says he's in the grove. Is this true?
Looks like we lost some of our party, but
Huh?
time cannot be wasted at this point.
Kythus, what are you saying?
Check the grove.
Join us.
I am in the grove right now. There is no one in here but me. I will check again.
Please don't be lying to me, Leilani. Huh.
Ugh.
That's a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Here I go.
This is getting exciting, huh?
Leilani says she's not there.
Oh, interesting.
We've been bamboozled.
That's fine. We'll play it out.
Someone is lying to someone. Either someone is lying to someone, or someone is mistaken.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
We'll see. He has it on pretty good authority.
Who doesn't have
Let's
their
roll,
back
guys.
straight? Oh, wait, do we have
I mean, the door?
I think so.
Door.
Oh, the docks, right?
I'm gonna go grab it.
I mean, we could just go through the door.
Yeah, the door. The door.
All right, sure.
Dang, is this
Yeah,
like...
grab your gun.
Oh,
Wait.
I gotta get
Props.
my rune.
Props.
I gotta get my rune.
Yeah, I gotta grab mine too.
That's fucking awkward. Hi.
What happened?
Going.
What did you do?
I'm not telling you shit.
Let's go, gamers. Where the fuck my rune go? Ah!
This is perfect. This is great.
You have to.
This is wonderful.
Whatever.
See you later.
It's fine. I'll just roleplay it.
No, you
All
have
right.
to hide it.
Fine.
It's in the other room. Come on, just click the door button. Why don't we just go through that door? Like big brain.
Uh.
I assume Darius will catch up.
There he is. I'll catch up.
Are they gonna hurt her?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Are they just taking her then?
Oh, sorry, I'm waiting on.
More or less.
Another member of the band.
I haven't seen him. Sorry.
Very well.
There she is.
Unfortunate.
Oh, Locke. What a pleasant surprise to see you down here.
Oh, what do you need from me now?
I don't need anything. Do you need something down here?
Nothing that's of your concern, Norman Flint.
Great. Come along.
There's Kythus.
Oh,
you're
right, Kythus? I would have never done that.
True. If I had been around, I would have been taking the crystals.
Is what I'm needed for important? What? Unfortunately, we haven't. I'm fine for now. I don't expect anything to happen.
I heard about Norman. That's unfortunate.
Time to see.
As always, I am wanted at just about any point in time.
It's unfortunate. You won't be able to go any faster?
Not really. Not without hurting myself.
It's disgusting. You have to really watch what you're putting in here. Alright, this way. We're going to the grill. Actually, if you want to do well, you can have this way.
Kythus.
Hmm.
Here yet?
Not yet.
Last time I saw her, she was going to the grove with Leilani.
Of course, sir.
I like the cut of your jib. You know, I've been standing guard at the
I can't get in here. I don't have nature affinity.
I will look.
Oh.
Sorry.
There you are.
I'm here. It's good. Were you not gonna close it again?
I thought I did.
Right. Be careful. Alright.
Looks like you don't care about people's privacy.
Unfortunately, this is a matter of concern. Leilani's not here, or else I would have asked her. She's not here. Let's continue on.
That's not the door.
Where is she, Leilani? Please. I really do not want to have problems with Talaris.
They're concerned. Told you she was here.
Which side are you on, Darius? I really don't want this to be more difficult than it needs to be.
All the upper area. Couldn't find anything of her.
Leilani's hiding her.
Leilani is resting now, so we're not gonna be able to get her out until tomorrow. She is hiding her. We're shit out of luck.
Damn.
Most of the people, or at least half, want her to get away. The other half want her to go to Talaris. Just asking around isn't gonna help either.
I understand, but we have to do this.
You understand my concern for sending her up there. They might do worse than they could find something that could be the threat of us all.
Can you think of something? Can you think of anything better? If there was, I'm concerned that she'll join them.
The most barbaric thing I can think of is cut off her hands, and maybe they'll let her go with that. But honestly, that might work. Depends on how they feel. Honestly, I think they, regardless of whatever we say we would do, they'll probably want to take her anyways. But I'm offering that as a solution. Sucks for her. It's a bit barbaric, but it's the only other thing I can think of.
That might be a...
equivalent to being cursed.
Yes, that might be a... alternate solution without giving them...
We know a trick to grow things back, it seems.
We will have to wait on that, though. I don't want to do that too quickly. And it does take time anyway.
Of course not, but that's the only thing I can think of.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I want to give her hand back. Where is she, Leilani? I think you know. If there was an option that wasn't give her the... If there was an option that was not give her to Talaris, would you be okay with that?
Maybe.
The only other thing that we can think of is cut off her hand.
Can't cast magic without it.
She may be able to cast some at least. But still, it is symbolic in some way. At the very least.
It's the only alternative I can think of that could possibly satisfy them. At least it's, as I said, it's not death, it's not torture, and it's not being sent to them.
I don't know where she is. I'm going to sleep, I'm tired.
Okay. Thank you for letting us know. Let's go talk to Norman.
We are not going to find her tonight, I'm fairly certain. We have half an hour.
Yes.
At best, we might be able to talk to Damien in that time. If we're quick, but I doubt that will be...
The time, maybe convince them.
Going to talk to Norman first.
Works. Yes, and if that all works out, it'll be for the best.
What? Surprising how he manages to make those sounds.
There's a lot of questions about him.
Unfortunately, I haven't had the time to look into him much more than initial scans.
I gotta get to him first,
That
so
is.
you get second dibs, it looks like.
He. I think he's at a giant rat.
Hey, Norman went to the fire and air district. It's wanted us
Hmm.
to tell you. Careful. Oh, that's really steep for you.
Yes, I'm trying to be as careful as I possibly can.
There you go. Are you headed that way?
Yes.
I think he's a bit similar to Shale.
Alright, I'll let him know.
Probably not as put together. You check the fire district, I'll check the air.
Okay. Is there something you want, Polka?
Yeah. I don't know. Yes. Well, yes. Yeah. And I was told to help by the cat thing, the small one.
Do you know Kira, the teacher? We need to find her.
All right. I see. All right. I'll do it.
Thank you.
Feeling better?
Yes.
That's good.
I love you.
Oh.
Hmm.
Don't know if that was sincere.
I don't know. Every time she's hit me with it, it's been in my armor.
Oh. Oh, so she isn't sick. They told me she was sick. What's going on?
Well, I think she just doesn't have proper control.
Hey,
I would probably want to stay free of that.
Hello.
Hey, Bob was looking for you at some point.
I unfortunately don't have much time. But I'm guessing that's for me.
No, this is an air acid crystal.
Okay.
I suffered through that ice territory in order to
Yes.
retrieve one. Someone tried to collect one and it exploded in their face, and he fell all the way to the ground.
I forgot to talk about to Alex. If you'll excuse me, I unfortunately can't stay and chat. Did you find him?
No, no, no.
Hmm.
I don't know where you're gone. I still want to find you. Oh.
people no longer following you?
For the moment.
Why'd you bring him down here?
First off, the first time he came, it was by himself.
Kythus, what's going on?
Kira cursed Norman.
What does that mean?
She harmed him in some way, and Talaris wants recompense.
In the form of what?
The original thought was just take her to them. I couldn't think of anything better at the time, but cutting her hand off might be a suitable replacement.
What?
Honestly, even by myself, I cannot let her just slide with what she's done. Because she apparently claims that everything in the necromancer's lair belongs to her, and there's no way I can allow that.
Regardless of whether or not you agree with that, Norman Flint has grand designs where he's trying to suppress magic users.
You guys
He's trying
bring
to
a
use
whole
me to do it.
squad of Talaris people down
He has
here?
something on me.
I didn't bring an entire squad, it was just... At this point in time, it's just Norman and a guard. Last I checked.
He has something on me that could get me killed within the hour. That's the only way that he can stay alive at the moment. Otherwise, I would have killed him long ago.
Locke, are you intentionally keeping your voice down? Okay.
He has a vial of my blood. If it manages to find its way to the wrong people, they will come and execute me immediately. If that was not the case, I would very easily end this problem of yours of Norman. And I could make
Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure that any replacement that will come is going to be better.
They certainly won't know as much as Flint does.
They have Iglos, though.
I don't know enough about him to be able to argue that.
Iglos has been around longer than Norman.
I've only seen him in the shadows a few times.
He tends to do that.
There is someone in the wastes that wants to meet you. His name is Wit. I promised him I'd make an introduction.
Can't.
He's fully green. Had horns. Not now. Perhaps tomorrow. A steel plate on his face. He's willing to help me work against the corporations there, including Talaris. But he wants to speak to whoever rules in the Undercity.
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see if I have time. I barely have time for anything. Actually,
I'm the same way.
Tomorrow we might actually be going out, so that might be possible.
I will join you if you'll have me.
Yes. In the meantime, I have this earpiece, similar to the one that I gave you last year. It is, yes, the one that you had. I'm guessing you've noticed that the battery has run out. If you need to contact me, you can use this.
Very well. It'll come in handy, I'm sure.
Yes. Man. But we're damned if we do, damned if we don't.
They're all over the place, Kythus. We used to be able to handle them because they were afraid to come down.
Finally meet up.
Sorry about that.
Any luck?
No. Greetings.
Well, that's unfortunate. I suppose we will resume our search in earnest tomorrow.
There was a suggestion. It is unfortunately a little bit more barbarish, but if a hand being cut off would be accepted, that might make things easier on at least one of us.
Kythus, I really sympathize for your position, but this is above and beyond me right now.
I know.
I'll give it some thought.
I heard about what happened. I haven't seen her, by the way. I was looking for her to let you know. Sorry about whatever happened. Hey, I'm gonna go.
Please. I don't want Talaris getting more involved, at least not in the capacity of violence. I will speak to my higher-ups and see if we can come to an arrangement. We may not need to... We'll see. I too would like to avoid bloodshed, but... You understand my position as well.
I can't think of anything better.
Yeah.
We'll resume talks tomorrow. For now, it's getting very late.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Yeah, take me in.
Have a good night.
Let's put
Yeah,
in
no,
your
this is great.
You as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay.
I want to believe him. I know I can't trust him entirely, but I want to believe him.
You can't. He has spoken more freely to me because he knows he can use me for now. He intends to suppress and control. The face he wears is fake, Kythus. You cannot give it to him.
What else can I do, Locke?
I don't know. Something will show up. Something.
We just happened to stop here.
No worries. Are you safe? I heard about
our teacher.
If you're asking if I'm safe, if she's going to recoil against me, I cannot say for certain. However, I don't think she's visible anymore, at least not tonight. Or findable.
hopefully we'll all be safe, and hopefully she doesn't attack us any further than she already has.
I don't think she'll attack you. Unless you're working with them, I doubt.
Find her. If I find her, I'm attacking her.
I'll not pretend to understand the machinations of you magic folk. But I know one thing. If Talaris gets their way, whatever it is, we're all going to suffer.
I feel like they'll get their way either way.
No. They are weak. In disarray. Trust me. I have word from things happening in the upper Their entire echelon, their entire hierarchy is in disarray. There's a power vacuum. Kythus, the president, is dead. Or missing. They don't know where he is. Keep it to yourself. He is gone. Nobody knows where. The corporations are vying for control. He puts on a facade, but he's going to not have all the support that he wants, because they're fighting up top.
What do you think would have happened if I was brought up there? I was going to meet with him. I was going to meet with Damien.
I don't know. You know magic better than I. Maybe they'll do something to your mind. Maybe they'll read your thoughts. I don't fucking know how it works. You know me, I'm not magic. I don't hate the people, but I hate the means.
At this point, I don't know who to believe. He could have lied to you.
The person who told me this was not him.
Mm-hmm.
It is someone from the boardroom, and that is all I can tell you.
Union?
Not quite. I'm involved a lot deeper than I want to be. Trust me.
On the surface, at the very least, I cannot. I don't think I can. I can. Yes. I will.
At least make it more drawn out, difficult.
Yes, I will. I will do what I can, but unfortunately, I'm not the most creative in that.
Well, I don't know how your hierarchy works down here, but maybe somebody has a better idea. All I know is that he has something on me, and I cannot help until it's gone. In fact, if he dies at all, by anyone's hand, I am dead.
You said he has a vial of your blood?
Yes.
Do you know where it
He
is?
says that he has to check in. No. Apparently there's somebody he has to check in with either every few hours or days, I don't remember. But if he doesn't check in, it gets sent to Talaris. They find out who I am, and I am executed. When I say they will come in force, Kythus, they will come in force. It'll be over for me. I'm not pleading my life. I'm pleading my cause. I'm already dead. I know this. My ending is being either executed by the corporations or tried by the GU and then killed. But I still have means. I still have skill sets. I can harm these corporations. I can kill their hierarchy if I can get close enough. I already have free access to the other city. I can be an excellent weapon, but I cannot be used by Norman fucking Flint.
Yes. I will do what I can to prolong it. I'm not sure how great I can think of ways to do so, though. I will be talking to the coven. But I will do the best I can, and I believe I can trust you to do the best you can, and I will do what I can to see if I can find out where he's keeping it.
You find that, I guarantee I will take Norman Flint's life. I still have to deal with another enemy who fills his place, but it won't be him, won't be his connections, won't be how slimy and charismatic he is.
Still can't worry about if they will be worse. Norman at least is pretending to be nice. Who knows if the next one will... Have you talked to Rook? I'm guessing you've talked to Rook.
That's the other problem. They might know who our Shadowrunners are. They might be coming to exterminate us soon.
So is that you can't tell him or see him, or they might be done anyway?
I have to try and find him in private and tell him before he is found.
How much does Coach know?
Not everything. I'm selective with what I tell him.
Are you...
Do something, I would.
I don't know what to do, and you don't either, but... I think we said... Yes, I think we've said all we can. I will talk to my people. And I believe I can trust you to get as much information on Talaris as possible.
Yes, and I even have a plan. If I can get free of that blood vial.
I will do what I can. Do you know Sheila? Red lizard person.
Yes, I do know who she is.
Apparently she went up to the upper city. somehow, it don't surprise me, but apparently someone from Talaris stuck her with a needle. She had an out-of-body experience, and now she can read.
I don't understand any of this.
If you can find out, if you can find out about that, that would. I'm not sure how much of use it will be, but it would be nice to know.
I will see what I can find.
Thank you.
I will.
Do you have anything to say?
I have to head back up.
Yeah, I was thinking the sweepos come out in like 5
Yeah,
a.m.
yes. We're leaving.
Okay.
Take care, Kythus. Bethany.
You too.
Best of luck.
In-character thoughts. What am I going to do? Damned if I do, damned if I don't. I hope Locke is right. I really don't want to have to trust him to find that wrong. That will be disastrous. Whether he is lying to me or not, it will be disastrous. Damien is gone. How does that even happen? What are they going to do? Fortunately, I doubt that I'm going to be able to take the vacuum, despite how much it would be very useful.